Wow, 5 years. So incredible to see all of that, to take a look back at that. So many incredible, just different stages, and incredible just to see all of the faces. Sad that we don't have all the faces that were included.
Yes.
Didn't do a great job filming video back in the beginning. But gosh, what does it hit you when you look at that?
It's really cool to see the joy on so many faces that we've been able to be a part of and add that in our community, as well as just see pictures of our kids.
Yeah.
They were so little when we opened the studio. It feels like a lot of life has happened.
Yeah, I really honestly don't recall them being that small when we came here and when we started this. So that is pretty crazy to see.
Yes, we have a high schooler now, and then it was elementary or below elementary. So
yeah,
it was a different life ago.
Absolutely. So a lot of exciting things, a lot of fun things, a lot of things that we are grateful for and celebrating as we celebrate 5 years of this place being open. And throughout it all, we've seen a lot of changes. We've seen changes here in this space. We've seen changes in terms of the programming and the things that you've been doing. So talk to us a little bit about that.
You know, when we opened the art studio 5 years ago, it had kind of grown from just a blog that had been around for a number of years, and finding ourselves in this community, we were just really excited to be able to encourage the creative process and had the vision for the studio, and just really excited to help people connect with one another and their creative process. And so it has changed. I think, you know, I was a stay-at-home mom when we first opened this, and so I've learned a lot. And also there's been a lot of morphing as we've kind of figured out how can we best serve our community and what is a way that we can give back that's really meaningful and fill a hole.
Yeah.
So it's looked different. You know, we first opened, we did a lot of live programming, workshops, summer camps, team buildings, birthday parties, and then we were hit about 2 years in with this pandemic, and it feels like overnight we moved to making craft kits and opening an online store and selling products at other retail locations. And so our whole model kind of flipped overnight. And then through that season, we were very honored to still be allowed to go into our local elementary schools and provide additional creative experiences for elementary students and their teachers. And so I think that just gave that program a lot of awareness. And so it has grown immensely, and to the point where that's been one of the main things we've done this year. But now that the world is kind of open, we're kind of at this really tender place of trying to blend everything we kind of once did with all these new things that have started, and how do you do that with a very limited team and resources?
Yeah. No, and I know throughout all of that, you know, what's hard is I think that a lot of us see what you and your team do on social media and get to see all the different workshops, see the different places of you in the classroom, and it just feels very big. And it feels like there's a lot going on. And then we also have just lots of memories of coming into this place for things like open studios and birthday parties and team building events and all those things. And it's just easy to just kind of roll all of those things together. But you mentioned a small team, and I think maybe that's the piece that people don't know, is that you're really the only full-time person here.
Yes.
You have an amazing team of ladies and partners who come alongside you and help you from a part-time perspective. Yes. You've got board members who come in and speak into what's going on and help. But the reality is that really you and just a couple of people on a part-time perspective are working through all of these different pieces. So as you're coming out of, you know, what we call the COVID season, kind of that we've all been through, right? And just started looking at what is ahead. You know, we're here at 5 years. What are you looking for ahead? Walk us through just what this upcoming season is going to look like.
Yes, I think just trying to figure out how we can best serve our community, as well as just find rest in life outside of serving and being a part of so many cool creative experiences. I know, like many other leaders and business owners in our community and beyond, I'm tired. I'm tired and just feeling like I don't know what is best. I know what we do matters. I believe in it more now than ever before. Mm-hmm. People need safe places to process their ideas, and that happens in the creative experience. But yeah, like you said, I'm just one person, and to plan and schedule all the different things, it's been a lot. It's been a lot. So we are kind of coming to the end of our school workshop season and just feeling really proud of the work we've done. Yeah. Last year we served, I think, 60 classrooms, and this year we're scheduled and committing and finishing out at 130. So our school workshop program has grown immensely, so much so that that's about all we've been able to do this year. And just celebrating that's over 3,000 kids that we've gotten to work with this year, which is just incredible. But going into the summer, there's going to be workshops in June, but we're going to take the summer off from doing our normal summer camp programming that we've done in the past. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, first off, I want to say, I'm so proud of you. Thanks. So proud of your team. And, I'm not going to name everybody because there's too many to name, but just thinking about the ladies who've partnered with you in this, it's mm-hmm. been just an incredible season. So I know it's really hard, even just in the safety of this space and the two of us sitting here in front of a camera, it's hard for you to say that, hey, we're going to pull back and we're going to create some space. Mm-hmm. But like you mentioned at the very beginning, our kids are no longer little, they're big. And as they get bigger, their needs get bigger too. And so mm-hmm. I know you are looking forward to a summer of being a little bit more mom yes. than executive director and business owner. So I think in this season of pulling back, evaluating, processing with the board, what's next, there are definitely going to be opportunities, things in the community, workshops, like you mentioned, I believe happening in June mm-hmm. to be looking for. So please keep tracking. Mm-hmm. The Spoonful Facebook page is one of the best places to kind of get those real-time updates of what's happening. I know you put a lot on Instagram, and we'll continue to do that and let people know about upcoming things. You can sign up for an email list on the spoonfulstudio.com website and get email updates as things are happening and stay in the loop. But just want to say once again, thank you so much for supporting this work, for supporting Erica and her team in what it means to open the door to these creative experiences in our community for the people in our community. It's been a privilege to be doing this, and we look forward to whatever is next, whatever that ends up looking like, and we will certainly touch back in to let you know when there's clarity on those pieces. So thanks so much for your time. Thanks for your encouragement and support.
Thank you, guys.